Well, hello there, and this is your sweet old auntie. And I am here to do a ghetto recap of The Bachelorette, Season 20, Episode 1, 2, and 2 to 3. Are y'all ready to get into this? Okay, you asked for it. Let's go.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop
auntie
boop.
that everybody needs.
You can make this up. Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even fuckers?
Aunties and lies, sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, welcome back, everybody. And this is Auntie. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button and joining this family, one of the best families on the YT. And to all of my nieces, nephews, and my members who have been here with me for the long haul. Thank you all so much for your continued support. Now, I was supposed to be getting this done days ago, and I had told you all I was. So today I'm going to be just recapping episode 1, 2, and 3 to the new, which is a episode 4, which I think comes on tonight, if I'm not mistaken. And so I'm going to be using a little bit of help as I manage through this, right? So let's get into it. Now, this Charity girl, now look, I have not watched The Bachelorette since Rachel, who was the first Bachelorette, right? And I came out and I made a video, real quick video on it, and then I didn't tap back into it, but I watched the whole entire season. And I was like, you know what? This is a hot tail mess. Charity, while she is sweet, I don't know nothing about Charity because I didn't watch it last season. So when you come up in this month, don't be expecting me to know everything about what the hell happened to Charity. Okay, I'm gonna tell you off the brickety break. Okay, if she get dragged all in the name of love. Okay, because that's what we do over here. We love, but what we do is we call a thing a thing. So this is deemed the Ghetto review of The Bachelorette, okay? Because it's going to be ghetto over here and not what you all are accustomed to at all. So if you looking for that typical, yes, in episode 1, bitch, it ain't happening over here. It's not happening over here. Plus, these people down here in this comment section right here, they drag, they rag, they do what they do. Now, I don't know how many of them have watched it now. I didn't already told them to get on to it, right? So I don't know how many of them have watched this show. But child, we're going to get into it as we get into it. So we meet Charity, and Charity meets the men. The men come to the mansion, as we all know, week after week, episode after episode, season after season. The men and the women come, and they come with the tricks and the dips and the flips and the lucky coin and all of that old kind of crap, right? We know every season that there's a villain, and there is, there's always a villain every year, right? Always somebody who gets too much camera time. And for me, that's Braden. It's just too much camera time. Every year we get somebody like that on The Bachelor. And it's Braden for sure. And the thing about it is, you got these brothers, Adrian, and I can't think of the other one name offhand. I'll think of it though. That feel like they got to protect her. For what? She is going to ride Brayden until the wheels fall off. You know why? Because she probably think he's out of her mother league. That's why. She looking at these brothers. Now, I don't know if she going to stay with the brothers or she going to go, what she going to do. But she know that this man is blowing smoke up her. It's because she's supposed to be really intelligent, right? She's a mental therapist, a therapist or something like that, like that. Boo, you know how to read people and read energy in the room. You know this mother don't like you like that. It's always, this is one of the reasons why I stopped watching it, because you got these and clowns. It was one dude, okay? Because I'll get you the names and stuff next week, okay? I mean, I'll get you the names. I think it come on tonight, y'all. But I will get y'all the names and stuff right later on, okay? Don't come over here. I told you it's a ghetto review. Tell your friends, if you want to see a ghetto review of The Bachelorette season 20, you need to click this link. Because this woman named Auntie is ghetto than okay? And she is reviewing this show from a whole different angle. We ain't going to be nice over this, but we telling it like it is. It was one dude that came on there. I can't even remember dude's name. I thought that dude was going to have a whole seizure. I didn't know whether or not he was going to say that he had some type of long ass criminal record. He just about damn near passed out, bitch, just to tell her he had a child. I said, if you don't sit your dumb ass down. It's plenty. Adrian came out later on and was like cool in the game. Well, I got a child at the end of the day. I done came out this month, okay? And I'm sacrificing for my child. And bitch, I need to have some time alone with you, Charity. Dude came out there and I thought he was going to have a whole entire seizure. I said, he got some deep, dark secret. This only said that he had a child. Now, you know, God daggone well, if you was doing a mental evaluation, he'd have been the last mother you'd have picked to be on this show when he's scared to talk about what it is. You got a child. She ain't gonna pick your ass anyway because you don't look like, I mean, let's just tell the truth. She ain't gonna pick you no damn way. You's a filler. She got to, each week be able to eliminate them. So you here to serve your purpose, boo. You ain't never getting it. You gonna get a rose until it ain't no more roses to give out. Because when you sitting your ass up here on this show, looking the side eye and crazy and across the bench, y'all help me out downtown in the comment section. Let me go over this daggone show. So this week, we're going to go back to week 1. Baby, no, we're going to go back to the daggone rose ceremony. Very first one. Now, I know that Charity is close with her brothers. She got one brother in particular that she real close with. This puts on a synthetic he used the same wig that Arsenio Hall used in Coming to America. Bitch, he went way back with this fake ass mustache on and called himself being a bartender. Like, ain't nobody know that was her brother in disguise. Because I ain't seen nobody, criminal or free man, wearing a motherfucking jerry curl. Stop it with the bullshit. He tells her about Brayden. Because Brayden is basically playing the game. As he should. He's getting his TV time. He there for me. He got a mission. And I say, you know what? If you got a mission, go ahead on and accomplish that. Now you're going to get on our nerve, but we need a villain. Every season, we need a villain. We need a bad guy. We need to have a reason to hate a mother. That's just how we are. That's how we are on social media. That's how we are downtown in people comment sections. You just got to have somebody that's gonna act a ass. And so Braden is that person. Period. So her brother tells her, that Braden was talking but what does she do? She picks him. She picks him to get the rose. What? He talk kissing and telling and kissing, acting like he's so hyped up to be with this woman. You don't sit your... We know damn well that he is, in my opinion, somebody to throw in there. He gets the damn first rose. And so now he cocky because he got, earrings and, he free to wear dangly ass earrings out of Claire's. Step your game up if you going to be wearing earrings, boo. We don't need the Claire special of the week, the 3 for 10 off the little roundabout rack. Get out of here. So anyway, y'all, let's talk about date one. She gets on my nerve. And wait a minute, though. This is a kicker for me. Why is she kissing everybody? Like, she started kissing these men off the brickety break. Like, do they give them, like, shots? Because isn't there something called mono when you just keep kissing, from going from one person? Do these people get tetanus shots when they come? Do they get tetanus shots? I'm just asking for a friend. I'm not even asking for myself. But are they shooting them up with anything? Because there's no way in the world, which is why I kind of understand what Braden's saying. I ain't know what, but he kissing her too. But I would not want somebody that I got to be kissing like that all the time. You don't know what's laying dormant in somebody's mouth or even going buck wild and having a party in somebody's mouth. And she just kissing and tonguing and licked like the kissing contest was absolutely ridiculous. So anyway, let me recap this bullshit. So the episode kicked off as Charity visited the mansion to tell the men she decided that she can't do this anymore. Okay? No, wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta wait a minute, because I got a cheat sheet on here. Hold on. Let me use my damn cheat sheet. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I really already think I did it, though. So, like I said, Braden got the first impression rose. All the men was mad because he got the rose, right? So they saying that the standout intros of the night came from the first man Charity later eyes on, which was Aaron B. Aaron is a software and sales executive, right? So he comes out and says and flips a coin, which of course we know is a one-sided coin, right? It's the same thing on both sides of the coin. And he says, if it lands on tails, I go home. But if it lands on heads, then we're gonna get engaged. And of course, it lands on the head. So Joey came out and gave Charity a Hawaiian flower to wear behind her ear. Okay. And talk about the relationship out the bloom. Warwick parents met on the flight, so he boldly booked himself and Charity a one-way ticket to Oxford, Ohio. Dr. Caleb gave Charity a stethoscope, stethoscope, so she could listen to his heart beating just for her. Chris, a world holder for the highest standing jump, did a backflip. If your shoe had to touch me, mother, I would have you up. I mean, I'm talking about toe down. You gonna stand up in front of me and do a backflip if you don't sit your... But you know what? I can't say that. Jesse gave her a scare by informing her that he already knew the man, right? And that was her brother that came up out of there, right? What is Charity brother name? What's her brother name? And then the dude named James that had the handwritten letter from his mom and act like he had never read that month. It was Spencer who was the one who was looking all crazy and Jeffrey Dahmer-ish, in my opinion, and was scared to talk about it. At the end of the day, this is a hot mess. I just want Charity to do better. So we're going to go to episode 2, okay? Because episode 2 is when it got funky, right? It got a little funky, okay? So let me go to episode 2. I'm using a cheat sheet, y'all. Yeah, her brother Nehemiah. That's his name, Nehemiah. I was like, boo, stop. So let's go to episode 2. Let me give y'all the recap on episode 2 real quick with my cheat sheet. Because I got a damn cheat sheet. I got to have one. Okay, because we weeks behind and I'm trying to get us caught up. Like I said, tell your friends this is a ghetto review of The Bachelorette. Okay, make sure you share it. Share it on all of your social media platforms. If you on TikTok, share it on TikTok. Okay? Share it. Wait a minute, what the... Hold on, y'all. So Charity is left with 19 men, right? And she had a group date, and of course they had the one-on-one card. So she decided that she was going to take, was it Aaron B, y'all? So hold on. So Aaron B, who we all know is a software salesman, went on the first one-on-one date with Charity. He told the cameras that he had butterflies and all these emotions and stuff like that. I think he a handsome guy. I think he a handsome guy. He mean well or all that kind of stuff. But I don't think she messed with him, rock with him, lean with it like that. I think she's going on. I think that what I've been seeing from Charity, right, is that she tries to pick these different guys to eliminate their asses. Now, of course, he came out and he flipped the coin. So, America want to see the coin flipper, right? They want to see what's going to go. So the two of them, she comes over. Now, I love that little green jacket she had on. So she comes over there and everything. And she, walks up in the house and everybody woo-woo and rah-rah and all of that kind of stuff, vying for her affection and her attention. And she tells Aaron B that, she got a surprise for him. They go out and they in a little red Mustang, right? Convertible Mustang. So they going out on this trip, up to the Hollywood Boulevard and all of that kind of stuff and up to the Hollywood sign. And so, she's kissing on him and they're talking about, the things that they have in common, which is the fact that their parents have been married for a long time and stuff like that. And I was like, it's not enough for you to get the first one-on-one date. I'm just saying it's not the first. But the person that thought they was going to get it was Braden. Because when they came up in the room and everything and they asked Braden, why in the the hell you got this daggone uni scarf on and these dangly ass earrings on? You know, he was like, you know, I just felt like a scarf today. I was like, why are they giving him all this attention? But I'm not going to ask myself that anymore in this episode, or at least I'm going to try not to ask myself that anymore, because of course we know that they just want him to be the bad guy. He be saying all kinds of behind the back, and then when they go and tell Adrian went and told on him, it just backfired. And then the thing about it is she's so emotionally unstable, in my opinion, that she just be leaving and having fits and coming back. I'm not coming to the party. Bitch, this your party. You can cry if you want to. Just come to the party. Just come to the party. Do what you're going to do. Get it over with so we can move on to the next episode. Then you standing there all day long taking the time. Girl, you know that some of these mofos are in here for the wrong reasons. You was with the bachelor, or trying to hook up with the bachelor, because that's what makes you qualified to be the bachelorette. You know what it is. It is what it is. So why in the hell are you acting like somebody's not gonna come and bring you something? And then why do you think that you so special that everybody really there to fuck with you? Because really they not. They there for camera time. So girlfriend, I need you to go hit on and put some steel up in your back and just be like, oh, okay, you said something, you was talking, get him, pack his up. They need to get a bachelorette out there like that. That just be like, oh, okay, so I heard what I heard. Word on the curb is that you was talking about me, Braden, and you was saying that, you know, you really didn't want to get married, and you didn't think that you could, you know, get engaged to me and all this so kind of stuff. Like, so what you need to do is pack your shit and leave. You need to just go. Why we can't have a bachelorette that's ghetto? I don't care what her skin color is. Just be ghetto. Just be straight up and be like, you know what? No, I ain't got to do, boo. You can go hit on the lead, because Adrian has said something to you. It said something to me now. Aaron B saying something to me. And she's sitting up there acting like she wasn't going to pick him for the third episode, y'all. Get the fuck out of here. She don't care what he do. Long as he don't do it in the mansion. Okay? Long as he don't do the doo-doo in the mansion. Okay, Auntie, stay focused. So she picked where Aaron up in her little car. After spending a romantic day together, the two of them met up for dinner, where Aaron opened up about his past. He said he hadn't been the luckiest guy and shared that he sought out therapy to better himself. Charity said there's nothing more attractive than someone who's going to put in the work, and the two spent with the rest of the night kissing and dancing to live music from American Idol alum Lauren, okay? Aaron B got a rose, and Charity said everything about the day was phenomenal. Then they went on their little group date, right? On the group date, it was Dalton, Tanner, Adrian, John, Caleb A, Caleb B, Caleb X, Xavier, James, Aaron S, Sean, and Braden. So they went to the beach and they was playing dodgeball. Okay, it was a Bachelorette Dodgeball 4. Since the losing team will head home early, the winning team will get to spend the night with cocktails and all of that kind of stuff. So the pink team ended up winning because they was in different colors. The pink team won, and the MVP was Adrian, was allowed to tag along to the after party where drama started between him and Braden. At this point, him and Braden was bumping chests with each other, trying to figure out, who's the man on, who's a man, big man on campus. Why men do that, I don't understand, but women do the same thing. We size each other up, look at each other clothes and outfits and all that kind of stuff. Like what we got on the outside really make us who we are. But they go on back and forth with each other. Like for what? Hold on, y'all. Because I'm using my cheat sheet. So after the first impression, after Brayden stirred the pot by telling Adrian he didn't think that he deserved the MVP award, Adrian told Charity that he had a daughter, so being away from her was very difficult, right? He put his foot down. He also said he was frustrated that some men in the house talking about Brayden were acting like they were on spring break, which she didn't like. Okay. The night ended on an awkward note, and neither Brayden nor Adrian received the rose. Charity gave it to John. Then she did this dumbass breaking records thing where she tried to break the record for the longest kiss. And so the men, I just was like, this is. After the men answered a series of questions about kissing and their attraction to Charity, Joey made the first impression. Now, there's rumors out there on the curb. Okay, word on the curb is that Joey went all the way. People are trying to figure out whether or not Joey is who she's dating. Now, there was a picture that was released, and it looked like, she was, uptown where he live at and all that kind of stuff. Ain't nobody been able to prove it. But here's the thing. Brayden is going to argue with anybody. He just is. And then he sits there and say, I'm going to pack my bags up. My bags is packed up. Get the fuck out then. He will have one time to say his bags was packed up. He will have one time to say, I think I'm going to leave. He will have one time to say, I don't think that I'm interested into you, Auntie. He will get the motherfucking boo. I wouldn't care what the producers told me to do and how long the producers told me to keep this on board. There's no way in the world that I would keep him on board. Because the girl is looking dumb, in my opinion. She looks dumb. And I'm just like, this is an educated Black woman. But she dumb in love. I ain't got it to do, and I ain't buying it. There's no way that she is this dumb in love. I ain't buying it. It just makes her look so ignorant. You see the same thing, Evita? She said Dana said the same thing. Because this ain't that kind of show. They look, they got her black ass on there, but they ain't paying no hip hop and bitch, it's gonna be country. Okay? It's gonna be country or pop. I know y'all ain't looking for no hip hop to be out there. Y'all Dana and who is having that conversation? I know damn well y'all ain't expecting them to have no hip hop artists out there. Now the closest they may get is Lizzo. Y'all asking a little bit too much for them. They say, look, we got her on here, but bitch, we ain't say nothing about incorporating her culture or nothing that look like it, in my opinion. I may be wrong, but in my opinion, from what I done seen, nah, they ain't got it to do. There we go. Okay, so we on episode 3. So Adrian thought that by him telling Charity about Brayden he was going to go home, she's going to allow him to blow the smoke up her butt. That's what she's going to allow him to do. She goes into this kissing contest. She wins with Joey. Joey come out ahead, and everybody is like, what? But see, the thing about it was the one-on-one date. I'm sorry, and Brayden is the one that got the first one-on-one date because he ended up going to, no, he didn't. He got the one-on-one on episode 3. because that's when he went to the baseball field. And that's when, of course, she wants to confront him about, the little bull crap that he been talking out of his mouth. But anyway, let's go back. So they did a thing with the breaking records. Joey is the one that ended up winning it, and he ended up kissing her. And it was the first one record was 3 minutes and 27 seconds. And so they had to beat that. And they ended up beating that. I think they did like, what was it, 5 minutes or 4 minutes or something? I was like, this is so sickening. Hold on, let me see this. Let me see. So the longest kiss record of around 3 minutes and 22 seconds was held by the Bachelors Sean and Leslie Murphy. The two of them locked lips for a whopping 4 minutes and 25 seconds. As a reward, they got to spend the rest of the day together on a one-on-one. When the rest of the guys went back to the mansion and dished on this depressing date, that's when Braden got mad and was like, I think it was disrespectful of her to do what she did. She shouldn't have been kissing him in front of me like that and in front of all of y'all. This bitch didn't even go. He wasn't even on the date. He won't even invite it, but they come back and tell him, and he's sitting there bumping his gums again and saying, how much basically of a tramp and a hoe she. He straight called her out. Oh, he called her a hoe. Basically, in my opinion. So Adrian goes back and tell, and it don't make no difference to it. That's what I'm saying. Y'all think this is scripted? I think a lot of this is scripted because I'm going to tell you, ain't nobody going to let you call them and say all of that stuff about them. Braden was furious over the idea of Charity kissing one contestant in front of the other, so he decided to pack his bags and go home. Meanwhile, Joey was opening up to Charity about his family over drinks and told her the reason his parents got a divorce when he was younger. He said, I think a lot of times that can be viewed as being in a broken home, but I felt love from both of them, and I think it's also important to share why they ended up breaking up. He said before sharing that his dad came out. So basically, his mother and his father was married to one another, and his father came out as gay. And it was a show that was on, I think it was on TLC, where it, showed real live couples who came out on their partners and stuff, and whether or not they stayed with them or whether they did not. I can't remember the name of the show right offhand, but if y'all remember, drop it downtown in the comments section. So, Joey got that, right? So after the cocktail, Jesse arrived at the mansion to tell the guys that the traditional evening event will be replaced by a daytime barbecue, with some of the contestants, show Cherry their most cherished possession. Okay, Mr. Dunton showed his permanent resident card that he used their time wisely. Now I like him. Now I must say that let me see if I can bring his picture up. Let me see if this will allow me to bring his picture up because I like him. Do I got him on here? Do I got him? I like him. And I think he is going to go far with her. Y'all let me know downtown in the comment section. Because I really do think that he's going to go far with her. I like I think that he's authentic. I think that he's real. I think that he's willing to share. You know what I'm saying? It's just something about him that I really like. And I think that she's vibing with him. I think that what she's doing, like I said earlier, I think it's a process of elimination. I don't think that she's going to be going out on a date with him really until she really, really starts eliminating some of these other But I'm telling you, I like him. I think he's there for the right reason. And if he ain't, he's the best actor that ever lived because he does seem extremely okay genuine. So Braden and Aaron used their time to stay apart with her. Braden told Charity he doubted her character after hearing about the group date kiss, but he didn't tell her that he called her a hoe. And Adrian doubled down on his spring break comments, calling out Braden by name this time and telling Charity he called her classless, and he did. As a result, the True Bomb's Charity ditched the barbecue early, and the men got ready for the rose ceremony. And at the rose ceremony, okay, the first rose went to Dalton, right? And her final two roses of the night went to Adrian and Braden, because of course the two of them was bickering and acting like little bitches. Okay, they was acting like little bitches. So in episode 3, okay, this is, when she really needs to make up her mind about what she doing, because we ain't gonna be holding out. Yes, we are. We're gonna be here for it. So on episode 3, Charity, hold on, let me see. Charity had the audacity, the unmitigated gall, to go on a one-on-one date with Braden, who sat there and blew smoke up her ass the whole entire time, in my opinion. She went in and took him to the ballpark, right, and all that kind of stuff. And he gonna sit there and tell her that he was in a relationship with a girl, and the first girl he really gave his heart to cheated on him. What the fuck? So that's why you come here and you play with this girl? And he sat there and said that he no daggone will that he don't have no intention of proposing to her. And but the thing about it is, he said he told her ass that. But that's what I'm saying. She get all sensitive. She running off and everything. She canceling. Just do what you gotta do. But again, I think that there is something in her that makes her feel like he's out of her league. And I think he's being pushed by the producers, because every season we got to have a bad guy. But I was disappointed in Adrian that he went out there and I mean, not Adrian, Aaron B, I thought shouldn't have said nothing to her, because when you say something, you go to the next week. Because if y'all remember, Adrian got the boot. Adrian lasted 1 week. These guys should not be competing against each other in that type of way, by going back and snitching, because snitches get stitches, okay? Now, when she went out on the daggone date with Warwick, everybody was like, who the hell? Everybody was like, who is he? Who is Warwick? When she went out on a date with him, he was like a little kid. He didn't have any conversation. She took him to the amusement park. We all was wondering, where did he come from? And why is he here? How did he make it to the 3rd episode? But he did, and he got eliminated because he was like, I got a problem with communicating. Every time she asked him a question, he could not answer the question. He was hemming and hawing, and I really don't know. I said, what the whole is going on here? He was awkward. He said the amusement parks make him sleepy. And honey, when they was talking to him in a limousine, child, he was falling asleep. So of course he went home immediately. But when they had the little cocktail party, she was like, let's pray, it's a good night, that nobody pisses me off, please. The night started off okay, with Joey showing Charity notes from his late grandfather, and Xavier gifting her something he knitted. But Braden drama came and put a damper on the evening yet again, after Aaron B decided to go and tell Charity that her first impression rose winner wasn't ready for an engagement and doesn't want to date somebody who dated 20 of their friends. First of all, them not your friends. Those are not your friends. You're there for a competition. But I wish that Aaron hadn't said nothing. Shut up. Practice the. After that, he come dude, that everything, been cut off. Aaron, Braden had the nerve to say he felt like he need to be Will Smith. Like, keep my name out your fucking mouth. You know what? That wasn't appropriate. Because you need to say that to Aaron into his face. Charity says she ain't have no problem with ripping the rose off of Braden's chest, but we know that she had a problem with ripping the rose off of Braden's chest because now who's she gonna go to? Who's she gonna go to now? Don't let me have to sing a bit of escape on here. She let this man stay around, and every time he talks to her, he blows smoke up her butt. And she enjoys that. I don't know if it tickles or what it does, but she absolutely enjoys it. The first rose went to Aaron. That was his little. And the last rose went to Tanner. And Warwick went home. Aaron S. went home. James went home. And Adrian went home. And you know why he went home? Because he ran his mouth. Charity had a chance to make one more iconic move, but for reasons no one can comprehend, she let Braden keep his rose. For me, he is a strong connection, and that was hard. And I didn't want to act too prematurely on anything, so hopefully my gut is right. From the look of week 4, her gut is wrong. She don't know how to pick them. First of all, in closing, because we're going to start our regular week now. First of all, how in the world can you make a decision that is good and that is best for you kissing everybody else? Because if you kissing everybody else, nobody is special. I don't know if I was in, no, I know. If I was in that situation, I couldn't do it. I, I would be, excuse me, y'all, I would be one of the people that they would be like, okay, is Auntie ever? Because for me, or for me, and I'm saying for me, the most intimate thing you can share to me is a kiss. We ain't even talk about all other stuff. We're talking about kissing and opening your mouth of a kiss to another human being. It's just too intimate. And she's sharing that with men after men after men after men after men. And for me, I couldn't do it. Because once I'm doing that with you, that means that I am allowing you and I am being my most vulnerable self. Now I can see her lifting her cheek up. One of them little side kisses where the kiss be like right here. But to be in your mouth like that, mm-mm. I want her to show. I think that what the Bachelorette, what I'm not seeing from the Bachelorette, and I'm keeping a buck 100, right? What I'm not seeing from her is the ability to be an educated, wise, level-headed woman. And I don't know why they lose that, but they seem to do it. I would be wise if two people was coming to me about one person And I don't even believe that this is going to be the last person. I don't believe that Aaron B or Adrian going to be the last person. But at least Adrian now gets to go home with his daughter. Because you ain't going to threaten me either. You ain't going to sit up in my face and be talking about something. I'm sacrificing my time being away from my daughter. Then go the fuck home then. Go the fuck home. Okay. It's the threats. And then she gets up after somebody fucked up and makes a general statement. You know how you may be on a job site and you know everybody know that one particular employee done fucked up the bag for the week. Your boss calls you into a meeting with everybody else on the staff and make a general rebuke or a general correction to everybody, and you sit in the meeting. You sit in the meeting like, what the? If I do it in this meeting when you know damn well that Tommy fucked up, why would you call me in the meeting? I got work to do. I didn't do it. You ain't got to reiterate it to me because I ain't never did it. Tommy did it. So deal with Tommy. I cannot stand that stuff. Don't stand up, Charity, in front of everybody and be like, if you don't want to be here and you don't think that you can, be engaged to me at the end. No, talk to Brain about this. Don't bring everybody else in on it. You need to have a conversation with him. Don't come in here and talk to all of us about this. I wish somebody would just somebody would break ranks and be like, look, don't do that. The only person that said that book was Braden. Why are you bringing all of us into the staff meeting early in the morning before we even had a cup of damn coffee? Y'all, I'm hoping that she wake up. I don't think, because from looking from the preview, she don't even look like she halfway woke up and we at the end of the season. I think she still is dealing with this dude. And I'm telling you, in my opinion, that's production. But we going to be here with it every week for that ghetto review of The Bachelorette season 20. Y'all, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, y'all, for allowing me to do this. I know this is out of our regular scheduled programming. Tomorrow I will be doing 90 Day Fiance before. I will be doing 90 Day Fiance. And I'm telling you right now, these cast members are weird AF. If you are not watching 90 Day Fiance, let's say you just came here because you saw my Bachelorette review. You saw the thumbnail and you clicked on it for a Ghetto review. Please make sure that you look at the 90 Day Fiance reviews, because this cast that we got, I think we at episode like 2 or 3 or something like that. You got enough time to catch up with it. And then Love After Lockup is coming in off. Just go back and look at all of my damn videos, okay? And catch up. I love you all to pieces. Y'all, until we meet one another again, y'all please be safe out there in those streets. And now, you gotta even be safe in the water. Love y'all.